Hi everyone, welcome to the Hot Cob podcast. Today we have a product briefing with our senior product manager at Vectra here, Claudia. Claudia, you want to say hello to everyone?
Hello, everybody. Happy to be here.
Amazing. And if you guys haven't seen Claudia, she did the network surface area dashboard like maybe like a year ago. But we're bringing her back on here because she's got some really awesome things with our reporting. So today we're going to be talking about the executive overview report. And I just wanted to just dive right into this. So to talk about what is reporting on the Vectra AI platform here? Like what are we looking at?
So, this new report that we are launching now is we are calling it the Executive Overview Report, and it's meant to provide, completely out of the box insights for security teams. And the other report that we currently have in the platform is the Asset Inventory Report. That one is a little bit more operational
Yeah.
than the Executive Overview.
Yeah, but the new one that we're talking about today is the executive overview report. And what can you talk us through the purpose, the features, the benefits of what this report has?
Yeah, sure. So the purpose of this report is to provide those insights, right, about how is it that Vectra, the platform, is providing value. We have several visualizations that we are providing in this first version.
Mhm.
One of them is the noise to signal funnel. We have trends, and there's more. The benefits are really related to providing visibility into what the platform is doing and if it's working for that organization. Um, the ultimately, what we are trying to do is trying to show how the platform is helping reduce risk.
Mhm. Mhm. That's awesome. And now let's actually take a look at the report itself. I'm gonna stop looking at these slides, and then Kalia, would you mind just jumping right into a demo of the report?
All right. So, so the executive overview report, the idea with it is to help our customers understand the effectiveness of the platform and also to help them tell others, their stakeholders, which could be a CISO, which could be somebody at the board, talk about how the Vectra platform provides value to their organization. So in the top section, we have a drop down to select the time period. And then the second one is to select the attack surface, right?
Mhm.
We were gonna leave all of them, but you could, select there. The first visualization then is the noise to signal funnel. So this funnel really represents how the platform transformed this raw activity into actionable insights.
Mhm.
Um, Initially, there is this large set of just individual actions. Those are behaviors that here we are calling them detections. It's the first part of that funnel. And in the second part of the funnel, what we see is, using AI triage and also the rules or triad rules that our users create, then the platform will correlate all those individual behaviors. And in the middle phase, we would see these potential attack progressions.
Mhm.
So at that point, this could be threats that are evolving because there's been a correlation between those behaviors and specific events. And then in the last section of the funnel, what we have is what we finally prioritize using AI driven prioritization. So that will really, we are distilling these attack progressions into proper alerts or things
Mhm.
that we have high confidence that our customers should actually investigate or look into.
Yeah.
So this funnel is really like a very interesting representation for anybody that is trying to answer, okay, so what is the platform doing, right? It's like
Mhm.
taking all this raw data and what is it doing with it and how is that helping us? And clearly, when you go from, like in this example in the demo, it's like 500 detections and you get to 81 prioritized alerts. that means heavy reduction in time and in hours for an analyst, for a SOC team to investigate those events. So this is what we are trying to showcase with that visualization. The one that is right under that one is a trend visualization, and it's really for that same noise to signal data. So by hovering on any point, you can see how many detections, how many hosts and accounts were, let's say, correlated to talk about this attack progressions, and then how many of those were finally prioritized. The second part of this report is more around potential threats. So in this case, the hosts and accounts that we saw in the last phase of that funnel, we take for that time period the key ones. This is a subset that we have in the list, and you can actually, by opening the caret here, you can actually see what the attack progression was and the MITRE techniques that were involved. Also, important, we always try to have enough information for everybody to know what is it that we are talking about. So, by hovering on any of those, you can also get some extra information about this visualization. So, for instance, in this case, we are mentioning that this list has this prioritized hosts or accounts that have had a score that is higher than 80, for instance, and this is what you would see here. And then in the next section, what we have are trends. So this is also, what we have heard from customers. It's like, okay, yeah, it's interesting sometimes to see the numbers, but what is the trend? Is it going up? Is it going down? Is there anything that I need to look at based on that behavior, over time? So the first trend that we are showing here is the number of those prioritized hosts or accounts broken down by attack surface. So in this case, AWS, network. So again, by hovering at any point in time, you can see prioritized hosts and accounts. In this case, that particular point in time, we can see that, for AWS is, the attack surface for which we have the most prioritized accounts at that point in time. And then the last detection is around, the last trend is around detection kill chain. So in that case is about what are the different, let's say, categories that you see the most at a certain point in time. This list is not exhaustive, but it's like the ones that are, more represented in that particular deployment. So all of these widgets are really trying to answer that question of, how is the Vectra platform working? What is it doing? What is it providing? And this is really just the first version of this report. We are, as we speak, adding more widgets that will provide even more insights and more information about what the Vectra platform is doing for our customers.
Yeah, and I can imagine this this report, a SOC manager or a security leader on the team would present to C-level executives, and they would ask how's the program going for Vectra? What is Vectra doing for our company, our organization? And then the security leader can just be like, hey, this is the report. Please take a look at it. This is what Vectra's been doing on protecting our security or in our security program. These are the threats that or the trends that they are pulling away. So I can see it being very, very useful for a SOC manager, right? To just really quickly answer the questions that any of their leaders or the board of directors has for their organization, right?
Yeah, that's right, and that's exactly what we are trying to do, because this is what our customers really have asked us. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So, thank you so much, Claudia, for walking us through the executive overview report. It's really awesome. I can see a lot of leaders using this to talk to their, C-level executives or board of directors, which is exactly what the aim is for this report. And like you said, I'm expecting a lot of, iterations of this report to make it even better, more insightful for our customers. Any last words about our executive overview report, Claudia?
Just that stay tuned because we are making changes. We are adding more widgets.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much, Claudia, for your time. If you haven't been subscribed to our podcast yet, please subscribe, like, comment, share if you want to share these great talks with folks around the security landscape. And then if you want to check out more of our podcasts, these two videos are recommended to you right now. And thank you so much, Claudia, and we'll see you next time. Right.
Thank you, Zoe.
Bye.
Bye.